know what else punches things? Jaegers.
So
they punch things. Pacific Rim Uprising. Got some information. We know that John Boyega is going to be in the cast, like one of the main character, and he's going to be the son of Stacker.
Are they bringing back Idris Elba?
Pentecost. No, they're not. But it's his son.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna watch it then.
Come on, it's you. It's you as Idris Elba's son. You know this.
I'm not.
It's you as Idris Elba's son.
I'm not gonna watch it.
So, and come on, you can't say you don't like John Boyega. John Boyega, he was pretty good.
Yeah, no, he was good. I'm just saying.
And plus, he gets to use his regular accent. He doesn't have to talk like American. He just uses regular British accent.
I didn't know he had a British accent.
Yeah, he's originally. Yeah, but they're bringing Mako back.
Okay.
They're bringing her back, and they're bringing back Charlie Day, who is Dr. Newton. Newton Geisler, the scientist studying the kaiju.
Which one? There were like two.
One of them is Geisler and Herman Gottlieb.
This might help a listener.
What's up?
The term, because I know we keep using kaiju when we're talking about the giant freaking monsters, but does that actually fit the description of what those creatures are? And can we?
That's what they call it.
And we can actually use that term universally
to mean giant monsters, because that's what kaiju is.
Okay.
Kaiju is a Japanese.
I was just trying to make sure.
Giant monster movies are kaiju movies.
Okay. Yes.
And so whenever you're referring to a movie that contains a lot of giant creatures that will either rip things apart or beat each other up, you're talking about a kaiju film.
Like the Godzilla movies or trash like Cloverfield,
Why? It got like shades darker. Hold on. I need to turn on the light real quick.
See, I would go in.
Nope, it just got really dark.
I would go
here.
in. You're making me want to go in. I'm gonna try to reel it in though. I'm gonna take that shot in the dark. I'm gonna take that.
I'm sorry, I just
don't
appreciate it.
Because it's gonna be a while if we keep going on that track. I'm just saying.
I liked Cloverfield.
I did too. Okay. It had a very deep story that no one paid attention to.
The second one,
no.
The second one
had so much cryptic story,
but the first
that you had to take a seat.
The only reason the second one actually was good is because John Goodman is like one of the best actors of our time.
Toss something at you.
That's the only reason why the second one was good, because John Goodman is like one of the best actors of our time. The first one was trash.
The first one was a decent explanation. It was a decent representation of storytelling via actions versus words.
No, storytelling, not even just through actions. It was storytelling through outside of the movie. Like, your boy, God, what's his name? I had his name in my head just then. Give me the name. The director.
Mystery Box?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about,
I just had his name.
Mystery Box. What's that guy's name? First Star Wars Awakens.
Yeah.
And Lost.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, that's his name.
You're talking about J.J. Abrams, known for his cryptic storytelling. He brought in so many things outside of the movie that you couldn't even focus on, okay, this is what's actually happening. Yeah, the action stuff was thrown at you, but then you got to take a step back and enjoy the hidden messages and also the very cryptic
I really
websites.
just enjoyed I don't normally dig into movies all that deep. So I just really like the Zergling things. I like the whole, okay, this is what it's like to be at ground zero when something big is going on and everybody's confused and there's lots of running and chaos. Yeah. And then you see like the National Guard step in using small arms against a 40-foot tall creature because apparently the US government's filled with idiots. The missile things, and then watching people die because they're getting bit by those like, it was just, to me, that was good at world building. But when it was building a shitstorm.
The story also tells you why the people are dying from those bites and why the company.
Was like a parasite, right?
No, it was a more. All right, the way how it went was that they did the deep sea oil drilling station for the company Tamagotchi, I think it was. Something they did something. I don't know what it was.
It's a Digimon.
Yeah, it was something. It was basically an offshore line company. They were digging for oil and all this other stuff in different locations. But it was a cover up. It was a cover up for their exploitations in getting this form of what was it, material or something that they were using in their Slusho products and all the other products for their pharmaceuticals and all other stuff. It was just a large conglomerate of different companies, and it was just something that made you feel good. Basically, it was like a catatonic type.
So basically, it was
herb.
Adam.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have any idea what I'm referencing?
No.
BioShock.
Oh, okay. You kind of say that.
I'm gonna put references out there. I'm not gonna.
You can't say BioShock. Okay, but anyway, it was like, okay, it wasn't exactly like BioShock because it wasn't as strong, but it had an effect. It was like,
well, yeah, because the BioShock was like in the 40s when pharmaceutical limits weren't a thing. It's like, oh, you want a line of coke? Here you go, get it. Now it's like, okay, how much of this stuff can we put in there without making people raise their eyebrows because it's too strong?
Yeah,
you can.
I mean, all right, God Particle, that's coming out. That's another addition to the whole series in the Cloverfield series. But people aren't going to see it as that because God Particle is dealing with something that's existential. It's not going to be dealing with a giant monster. And people, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it fits outside of, so you got to really look at that in cinema. Because if you don't take a look to all of the resource materials, the company names, the websites, the people, you're gonna miss it.
If perhaps
and it's deep.
If perhaps they had released this somewhere later down the series, if they're planning on a series for this whole Cloverfield thing, which I don't even see a lot of the connections with 10 Cloverfield Lane and this, but if they plan on doing it, then they should have released the first Cloverfield a lot later.
No, it would have been pointless. It would have been pointless. It's only because of the
because it's not structured storytelling.
It is structured storytelling. It's structured storytelling based off of different accounts of different people. So, like how John Goodman's character in this was that crazy,
questionable source.
Yeah, he was questionable. He was a member of the company that I'm talking about, who also in turn hired the person in the first movie to be under their Slusho's marketing program. They all work together. Well, not together, but they all work under the same company umbrella outside of the oil rigging company, the pharmaceutical company.
Stuff. Why don't you put that in the freaking?
He was not going to put it in there because it's such a vast name, but you have to pick up on those cues.
But the movies are like 10 years apart.
I know, and that's the beauty of it because even though their stories don't match up, they still fit. It's like
Twin Peaks. Okay. You want to talk about something that's years apart? Twin Peaks. When the series originally ended and when the new season started was exactly the length of time they predicted. To the year.
Well, one of the things I was going to say real quick before we get off the Kaiju thing, they did show a picture of the new Jaegers, where the new Gypsy Danger, the successor to Gypsy Danger, they're calling Gypsy Avenger.
Yo, dude, when's the next Cherno Alpha coming out? I want a Cherno Gamma. Is there a Cherno Gamma? They
say right here, those Gypsy Danger, which is rumored to take the name of Gypsy Avenger in its upgraded form. They also have Cherno Alpha and Crimson Typhoon. They have pictures of them right here.
Yo, nobody gave a fuck about Crimson Typhoon.
No,
Cherno Alpha was the beast. Crimson Typhoon went down like a cheap tramp in the back alley.
Well, they have pictures of them right here. So,
yo, why didn't they put in Diablo Intercept? They were speaking about it in the first one. That was like a crazy one.
All I know is Gypsy Avenger now looks like an Ava.
Didn't they just close?
Did they really turn it into an Eva?
I mean, look at it.
That, though? They closed that portal, right?
You see, as
they blew it up.
Yeah, they
wasn't closed. They blew it up.
They just okay.
They blew it up.
It's a lot sleeker.
It's too.
Does it look sexy?
It looks super try hard now.
It looks slimline.
Like it's too sleek.
And they're saying it might only involve They're saying it might only have to involve one pilot. So it's coming out 23rd next year.
I liked them because they were big and stompy. Now they went from like Big O to like looking more like Gundams, and I'm not.
I say more Avas.
Well, okay, or like Gundams or Avas, but still,
I
like the Big O, like big stompy.
That's just technology progressing.
I don't care. If it became to a fight between Big O and freaking Epion, I'm gonna go for Big O just because I want to see Big O hit him with that right hook.
Regardless you see the death battle with Epion just slicing things in half.
Well, that's a white tire. It's like the freaking Dragon's one. Whoever gives a fuck about that.
He can slice a whole base in half.
I don't care. It's Big O. Action.
Yeah, I see what Anya's saying. You can feel that hit. It's not like
you can feel the hit. It doesn't feel like there's a thing I hate, and when I play RPGs more than anything, this is the problem I had with Dragon Age Inquisition, is when you swing with a melee weapon, you hit something and it acts like nothing happened. You just took 5 feet of steel and slammed it into somebody. You better flinch.
Yeah, true.
So, like, with Gundam, everything's so fast because the swords are made out of plasma and they cut through everything and nothing ever reacts. Whereas with Big O, you see him cock that punch. You see the piston come out. Yep. When he swings, you feel that impact. When the piston goes in, you know whatever's inside is turned to jelly.
Yeah.
You feel that hit, and that's what I like. If you have giant robots and they're pirouetting about like they're Russian ballerinas, it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, that's something that you would love to see fixed, but honestly, it's a scale thing. And
but I mean, like think about it in tactical durability terms, right? Can you really go pound for pound with a hulking monstrosity when you're busy trying to dodge everything because if you get punched once, you're dead? That's the reason why I like Cherno, because until he got double teamed because the Chinese guys went down like fucking tricks. Cherno was holding his own against the freaking Gargantuan. He was throwing punches. He was getting in there. He was getting the blocks in. Yeah. He was actually fighting. Fucking the Australian, both of the white guys were busy like fucking sucking each other's dicks, and like it was up to everybody else to fucking get the work done. And Cherno was basically there by himself, and he was still getting the work done while they were trying to figure out what was wrong with the internal mechanics in the circuitry. Oh, guess what? The Russians were in there. They were getting shit done. That's why I like it. You get all that fancy technology, what happens? One monster yawns too hard and everything fails. And then everybody's getting a fucking hissy fit because... Well, I didn't know the technology wouldn't work. And, oh my god, what are we going to do? And I'm so sorry I punched you. Come save me, please.
You make it sound like a co-op mission in Destiny.
I mean, that's what it was. It was literally 2 kaiju versus 5 dudes. They were outnumbered, and they still fucking lost.
Oh, man. I just hear like that one kid just screaming on a chat, just, oh my god, hit something! You got that one Titan that's just like running in there, just punching things and like just shotgunning it.
Then you have like the hunter in the back corner, like light level 170 with like the really weak ass pistol, just running around desperately, just not getting anything done while everybody's like screaming for assistance. And he's like finally pulls out a super, and then everything looks at him and goes no, and he just dies. And just like, fuck, you had one job. You just had one job. Anyways, that was an aside that went all over the place.
It went on a tangent. But
oh my god, man.